Hey guys, sorry I haven't posted a movie review in a while. I was on vacation. I went to Seacrest, Florida for about a week and had a great time. Went to the beach and went to a dog track. They were really fast. It was fun watching them. And something I always wanted to do during the vacation, go to the movies. And what did I see? A movie that I've been dying to see for over a decade. Incredibles 2. That's right. I am going to be reviewing Incredibles 2. My thoughts. Oh my god, this was worth the wait. 14 years. And again, Brad Bird written and directed this movie so well. He knows how to do animation really well when it comes to when it comes to Incredibles, which is ever since I was a kid, that's been my favorite Pixar movie other than Toy Story. I mean, I grew up with both Incredibles and Toy Story as a kid. But for Incredibles, I never got tired of it, like, ever. It was so different, and not just because it's just a good animated movie, but when it comes to Incredibles, it's a good superhero movie as well. But for Incredibles 2, it's, well, I would say it's good, it's really great, so perfect, but I just love the original just a tad bit more. Not that I don't like. I mean, I still love Incredibles 2. I still prefer the original over a sequel because a lot of times when it comes to certain sequels, I mean, some people would prefer the original over the sequel because, I mean, sometimes when it comes to sequels, they're better than the first. I mean, and I think that Incredibles 2 is a really well done sequel, and this was very well deserved by fans who have been waiting for this as long as I have. And it was so good that we finally got this movie because ever since, pretty much a lot of my friends, including my girlfriend, have been waiting for this movie for a very long time, and we finally got it after 14 years, just like I said. Well, now what's the plot of the movie? This picks up right after the original left off. The Parr family is fighting the Underminer, and that one scene at the end of the original movie, it was such a clear cliffhanger for a sequel. And as a kid, I was like, I can't wait for the new one. I was 6 when the original came out in theaters, and I was pumped out of my mind. I was just like blown away. I loved the original. It was so, it was that good. And when it comes to the second movie, it's good. The animation has improved. The animation is definitely better, and it's definitely so hilarious in so many ways. But when it comes to the story, it has a really decent story. A good story, because it mostly focuses on Elastigirl doing the hero stuff, while it's focusing on Mr. Incredible taking care of the kids and learning more about Jack Jack's powers. And Jack Jack steals the show in this movie because he's the most adorable animated baby ever. Jack Jack, so adorable. Showing off his powers, and I don't want to spoil anything, but if you've seen certain clips on YouTube, there's a scene. I don't want to spoil anything, but there is a scene, and it is so hilarious. He's fighting a raccoon while showing very superpowers, and the way he's using his heat vision. I could not stop laughing at that. It was just so fun to watch. And that scene, it's unforgettable. And like I said, Jack Jack is the star of this movie. Though the other characters, I mean, I love them. I love Mission Incredible. I love Elastigirl, Violet, Dash. They're all great, especially Frozone, especially since Samuel L. Jackson's back to voice him. You can't have an Incredibles movie without Samuel L. Jackson because... and ever since I was a kid, I would always think of... When I think of Samuel L. Jackson's voice, I would say, "Honey, where is my super suit?" I grew up loving Incredibles as a kid. Now, when it comes to... we have, like, most of the characters who were in the original, they're back in this movie. And we have most of the same voice actors who were in the original, but Dash has been replaced by another voice actor. Everyone else, yeah, and Brad Bird as Edna, oh my god, he was great as he, and when Bob, well, I don't want to spoil anything, and when Bob takes Jack to Edna, and I love how Edna explains. What she says is that, after Bob is struggling with everything, being a stay-at-home dad, Violet's like dealing with teenager issues, Dash is having trouble with homework, learning about like Jack's various superpowers. It's all like stressing him, and Edna says one line that's really true: "Done properly, parenting is a heroic act." Done properly. As for the movie's villain, I already mentioned that the Einar Miner was in this movie, and he's in it for like a few minutes, which was a little bit. I was expecting like a big showdown. There is, for like I said, it happens like a few minutes, and well, yeah, and since they caused like their battle caused a lot of damage, the superhero relocation program has been shut down, and now superheroes are now illegal, and which forces the Parr family to to not like use their superpowers ever or be superheroes like ever until this tycoon, I hope I said that right, wants to, he's a big superhero fan, and he desires to make superheroes legal once again, and in order to do that, they have Elastigirl, perform like different heroic acts while also being recorded. And while all this is happening, some villain known as the Screenslaver is also like causing trouble for Elastigirl. We don't really know who the Screenslaver is if you haven't seen the movie yet, but right around the halfway point of the movie, you'll begin to suspect about who it actually is, because I don't want to get into spoilers because when it comes to new movies, while I'm reviewing new movies on my channel, I like to avoid spoilers as much as possible because, like I said, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen this movie yet. But the Screenslaver is like around the... he's like one of the weak points of this movie. But still, this movie is perfect. And like I said, this movie was worth the wait. From a story standpoint, it's great. And when it comes to characters, flat out amazing. And Brad Bird knocked it out of the park once again, and Incredibles 2 absolutely well deserves an A+. And I already did a written review on Facebook, and still I haven't changed my mind about it. And I still, if I had a chance to see this again, I would probably want to take my younger brother to see this. He's 4, and um, my stepmom, she said that he already seen it, but he fell asleep during the movie. I mean, he's 4 years old, so yeah. I mean, I would want to take him to see it again. So I mean, that is if he doesn't fall asleep again. So yeah. As for my next review, I still haven't decided what I want to review, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and I really want to review both Jurassic Park and Jurassic World before seeing Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. As well as I also want to review The Matrix, Alien, Aliens, and Predator. Uh, I mostly want to review Predator before the new movie comes out in September. And also, I'm getting review requests all the time, and I'm trying to, as much as I can to get these as done as possible. Just one movie at a time, guys. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. So, until next time, peace out. I don't know what I just did. I just had to get an exit out, so.